Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth, and today I'm here with another random review, which means I review a movie randomly. That's right. And you know, I've been thinking, it's been a long time since I gave a positive review to an Adam Sandler movie. I'm talking years. So, I thought I'd go back and take a look at a movie that, you know, is actually watchable compared to some of his newer stuff. But, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to review the 2008 family comedy, Bedtime Stories. Skeeter, the handyman at an elite hotel, which used to be a small motel his father used to own, becomes a bit chummy with the owner of the new hotel. The owner gives Skeeter the chance to compete in giving an idea for the new hotel's theming against his rival, who's the current manager of the hotel. When his sister goes away on a trip, Skeeter must babysit his niece and nephew, whom he tells bedtime stories to every night. In the stories, Skeeter makes himself the main character and puts himself into amusing settings and situations. The kids add to the stories, and the next day, Skeeter finds himself in some familiar circumstances. He soon finds out that part of the stories the kids make up come true in real life. Will this let Skeeter live out his wildest dreams, or will it be his worst nightmare? So what did I think of Bedtime Stories? I thought it's a moderately enjoyable family comedy. While it's a toss-up on how hardcore Sandler fans will feel about it, it's definitely something that will delight younger audiences. The story sequences are pretty funny, as we see Skeeter portrayed as a knight in medieval times, a cowboy in the Old West, a chariot racer, and finally he finds himself as a hero in a space opera. It's interesting to see what happens after the story, as it affects Skeeter's actual life, sometimes in positive ways, sometimes not so much. The comedy hits more than it misses, with a handful of good laughs, including a scene where Skeeter is afraid of being set on fire, and every radio station that he turns to has some type of song dealing with fire. Of course, there are some jokes that are lame or even annoying, but they're forgivable. We see some familiar elements with a romantic subplot with Skeeter's sister's best friend, who also takes care of the kids, and of course the two don't get along at first. We also get a subplot about the school Skeeter's sister works for that's going to be shut down, so the new hotel can be built on the property, culminating in a big save the school from being demolished finale. Adam Sandler stars as Skeeter Bronson, the handyman of the hotel who feels he should be running things, as it was promised to his father when he sold the original motel, and he finds himself in some interesting situations, thanks to the stories he tells his nephew and niece. Courtney Cox as Wendy Bronson, Skeeter's older sister and principal of a school who's going on a job hunt out of town and needs her brother to watch her kids. Carrie Russell as Jill Hastings, Wendy's friend who also is helping watch the kids while she's away. Guy Pearce as Kendall Duncan, the manager of the hotel who's Skeeter's rival. Russell Brand as Mickey, Skeeter's best friend and a waiter at the hotel. Richard Griffiths as Barry Nottingham, the owner of the Sunny Vista Nottingham Hotel and Skeeter's boss. And Teresa Palmer as Violet, Barry's daughter Skeeter has the hots for. Bedtime Stories isn't without its flaws, but it's a charming, harmless watch. I'm gonna give it the rating of do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WestAList. Until next time, Troop out.